It is the 937 Soundcheck. Of course, it's me, your man, Kev Nash. Now, it wouldn't be a 937 Soundcheck without talking to a local independent artist. Glam Baddie is in the building right now. What's good, Glam?
Yeah, what's going on with everybody? It's going good. Ready to go ahead and get into it.
What part of the city are you from?
Crazy part about it is I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio. I just moved to Dayton when I was a teenager due to family circumstances.
Okay, 513.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what part of the natty you rep?
Evanston. That's where I was born and raised, but I don't rep nowhere because I was all around. I was all around there. So
okay. So the main question I gotta ask you: how'd you get the name Glam Baddie?
It was more so like a sit down session with my loved ones, the close ones to me, and I'm big on glam. I'm big on makeup, hair, just making people just feel better about their overall self. So it was like I already get called a baddie, so it just was put out there like it's only natural, Glam Baddie, and it's been going since.
Okay, all right. And you talked about that because, you know, your quote unquote day job is helping people feel more comfortable with themselves, hair, nails, makeup, and everything like that. Shout out that business because that pay the bills too.
It's actually all in one beauty. It's something that I actually fund out of pocket, so I'm an entrepreneur with it. I've actually been doing it for over 7 years. I can't even remember the exact day I started because I started it young. But I could say on paper 7 years for that. But it's been a road with it, and it's grown over the years. It's actually the force behind me kind of wanting to do something different too.
Okay, now if some ladies out there trying to get their hair done, their nails done, how can they get in contact with you?
I do got Facebook, Instagram, on all of my social media pages. My actual booking link is attached to them. For example, like on my Facebook, it's right in my bio. And you'll be able to reach me on there. So you reach my link, it'll give you all my information to tell you how to reach me.
You done linked up with a lot of folks, not only, you know what I'm saying, hair and nails and makeup and stuff like that, but like in the music game right now. So can you talk about those relationships you got?
I've actually, you want to know what's crazy? It's this crazy girl from around the way. Her name is Candy Barz, y'all. And I started off just managing. My fiance. That's how I started off. And I would just take him to different industry nights, and she'd be down there and she'd just be like, yeah, you know, you got the look. I hear you do your thing. Like, come on. And for weeks, I was just like, nah, Candy, I don't think I'm going to do it. And she actually was the one who kind of gave me the kick in my butt to get to going. Her Moves Media, shout out Jay Lee. They really been like a driving force behind me as far as keeping me on my toes and just making sure that they nurture the creative side of me no matter what I'm bringing to the table. And shout out to them for that.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. Is this like the music thing, this is new for you, or is this something you used to do and got back into it? What's the play?
It's something that I used to do for fun, and then it's still fun for me, but I wasn't putting it out. I wasn't pushing it. You know, I wasn't performing it or nothing. So it's something that I just recently got back into within the last 4 months time span.
Okay. So what's a Glam Baddie performance like then?
It's lit. It's live. You want to be there. You don't want to miss it. It's most definitely a show. And every time I perform, it's different.
Okay.
Because every crowd brings different energy, you know. But I always give a show. I always put on. And I always keep a little something up my sleeve, too. I always keep a new premiere in there somewhere. So it's always lit.
Absolutely. We got more with Glam Baddie right around the corner. It is the 937 Soundcheck.
Testing. May I have your attention, please?
Calling all independent artists from Dayton and surrounding areas. Your music can be heard on Hot 102.9. It's the 937 Soundcheck. Hosted by Kev Nash. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's Sunday artists from right here in the 937. You want your music played on Hot 102.9? Just slide in my DMs at 1Kev Nash or submit your clean MP3 music file at hot1029.com.
It's the 937 Soundcheck. Hosted by Kev Nash. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Only on Dayton's hottest music. Hot 1029.
Every Sunday night, you know what we do. 7 o'clock, we play an hour of nothing but local independent artists from right here in the city. That's why we call it the 937 Soundcheck. Of course, it's me, your man, Kev Nash, on the line right now, Glam Baddie. Now, I got to ask you, this new song, No Handouts, where'd you get the concept?
It's been more so like a lot of people, they see the physical things that you have. They see the monetary value of things that you have, and they tend to, want to kind of discredit your work that you put in. So the No Handouts was just pretty much me kind of barking back in my own way, but through my artistry, because that's what I do with my artistry. I put my feelings into it. So it was me kind of barking back at you had help with this, or you had help with this, but before I had help with this, y'all forgot I was getting it out the mud.
Yeah.
It took me, it took for me to show who I was as a person, for people to even want to nurture that. So, it was like a bark back.
Absolutely. And taking a step back to the other side, like, the quote unquote sign people, the ladies are taking over. I mean, there's so many female rappers out right now that are not only winning, but like putting out quality music. Any artists out there, female wise, that you kind of look at and say, like, that's where I want to be one day?
No lie. It's like one person who I actually admire, and it's crazy a lot. I feel like she overlooked, but Cash Doll is one of the women that I actually idolize, because her music ain't just about what the audience want to see per se. She put out what she feel, what she want, and it gives you an inside look at her as an artist, and she dope, and she a hustler. And I that's something that I admire about her, and I'm definitely gonna be there, where I can actually be creative in my own bag and kind of live my life the way I want to live, with no strings attached, as far as, I could just focus completely on my artistry and show my hustler side, and whatever side I want to show about myself. She do that.
That's what's up. Now, she is open for collabs. How can people get in touch with you for collabs?
My social media is I'm very active on all my social media. So anybody want to collab, I'm open. My actual Facebook, you'll be able to find me if you type in Glam Baddie. All of my social medias are connected to my artist name. That way it's easy to find me. But you reach out, inbox me, I'll definitely get back to you.
There it is. All right, it's time. We want to hear it. We want to hear it on Hot 1029. Glam, go ahead and throw to No Hands for me, please.
Y'all gotta go ahead and rock with me on this one. This one right here is a banger. This for any hustler out there that get their own bag. It's called No Handouts. Let's do it.
She talking that talk. It's Hot 1029.
No handouts. That's why I saw respect whenever they see me out. No handouts. We in this chasing dollars with no hands out.